Hey there, friend. How you doing? Welcome to Solvine. This is Jamie. We are checking in for your energies, Pisces. Let's see what is going on and what you need to know and how we can best support your journey. What I might do actually to get started is get some major themes with the Angel Tarot and see what you need to know as the major theme right now as we connect into the month of September for Pisces and the new moon energy, which is happening on Monday the 2nd, connecting into North American time. So yeah, let's check out what that's about and the major themes for the lead up anyway to the new moon energy, shall we? For our Pisces and see what is going on. As always, friend, appreciate you being here. Okay, well. So first up, we do have the Lover's energy. Then we have the Nine of Cups. Your wishes come true. Rightio. We have the Knight of Air. So there's something moving forward, some communication, something moving forward here. And then we've got the Eight of Earth. Interesting. Okay. So Eight of Earth is like Eight of Pentacles energy. So for major energies like this to be coming through, there's definitely choices at hand here, decision making, potentially a connection that... there's some opportunity or some connection that's coming into play here, into motion, that I feel like you're going to just feel released, happy, free about. Something good's coming out of this. The Lovers and the Nine of Water energy. With the Knight of Air and the Eight of Earth, this is kind of saying here that things are going to be moving forward quickly, to really look at what you're hearing, what you're connecting to. And when you're making decisions, sometimes things can be pressured to make a decision, or like, I want an answer now kind of thing energy. It's okay to take a bit of time. I feel like whatever's coming through though, or this opportunity that's coming through, presenting itself, whether it is in love or whether it is in, just some form of union, could be work related, could be some form of partnership. I am getting a sense here with this Eight of Earth energy that the work that you're doing or the effort that you're putting in, there's reward from it. You may choose as well, what I'm getting here, if this is in terms of a loving relationship or dynamic, and whether a partnership in business or not as well, this can apply for either or. I just feel like that this is an energy that's asking you to connect in and learn more about that subject matter or topic to really support the growth of this. So for some of you, it could be, choosing to go to therapy with a partner. It could be choosing to, maybe you guys research topics to learn different things about each other, right? It could be, hey, let's learn about attachment styles so we can understand how to converse better, or when someone's experiencing something, what this means when it comes to a loving dynamic or relationship dynamic. Maybe it's understanding your love languages better and what that means and how to support each other on that level. It could be, how do we go and explore and do things a little bit more on a different front, on a different level to spice things up. I mean, whatever it is, it's like, how do you go a little bit further, learn a little bit more to apply it? Because when you apply that learning, that lesson, that information, you can really make something of it. And it comes back. Okay. That's what the energy I'm getting. It comes back. You get rewarded for that effort that you put in. But I feel like this is coming from a duo perspective at a minimum, in terms of that. And again, if it's about work, maybe too, you've got to, with all the work and knowledge and insights that you have, there's a lot that you can apply to what you're going into, and something could just be happening very quickly, which is great. I feel there's going to be financial reward if that's the case. But in addition to that, you may have to learn more. It could be a little bit of a learning curve for you, but I think that's exciting. It gives, a really cool challenge to grow, to expand, to learn. So yeah, I feel like that's what's coming on in. But let's dive in deeper and see what else is coming on through. All right, what else do we need to know about this Lover's energy? Let's take a peek. for our Pisces friends. Wow. So the first energy that flew right out is the Eight of Wands. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So there's definitely something coming together, moving forward pretty rapidly here. Someone could be coming towards you, or there's a change in wanting to work together. I like that there's this change of wanting to work together. So it means that if anything was maybe stagnant, or anything that may have been, you know, a little bit on the quiet side, or you were, I'm feeling there's been a bit of stagnant energy. Like, yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a hanged man energy going on, or a little bit of being a quiet side of things anyway. But I feel like that's changing. Things are opening up. It's like something's making sense here to someone, or something, or a situation. And I feel like the universe is just opening up and saying, okay, it's time to go now. It's time to kick on. And this Three of Pentacles is further confirmation of people coming together, collaborating, working towards a similar idea, project, whatever that may be. Look, then we got Eight of Pentacles again. So this is wonderful, really wonderful energy. For a lot of you, this can be work related, where things are just, coming into play, coming into motion when it, you know, is in effect to your work, your skills, your talent, and how it's being applied, and the benefit and rewards that that's also coming back to you. So I think, you know, you get to have fun in the process, use the skills that you have. Again, I think you're going to have fun doing it. That's what I really, really like. The energy feels fun. It feels free. What else do we need to know here? Knight of Swords, the Star, and the King of Wands. Okay. So I'm gathering here as well, Pisces, that I just want you to look here, something. You've got the Eight of Pentacles twice. You've got the Knight of Swords twice showing up here, in addition to the speed that something's coming out with this Eight of Wands. So something is happening quite quickly, and someone coming towards you. Something's colliding here in a positive way. Interesting. All this energy, do you noticing this? All this energy is going this way, even though this Three of Pentacles. So I don't know if you're paying attention, but if you're someone who likes to connect into different ways the energy can show up when we're looking at this, you've got something moving forward. So this is a good sign. Something's moving forward, but it's the collaboration that's coming with that, okay, which I like. Big tick. And then as you're moving forward, you recognize you need to keep moving this direction, okay, but you need to gather insights, learnings, lessons, and everything else from where you've been to apply it to today. And as you keep moving forward, what you've got is people coming towards you, opportunities coming towards you, connection coming towards you. But some people may just want things now, because the Knight of Swords is kind of clarifying itself here. The Star energy, what I like is that it's positive, it's supportive, it's showing you that all the things that you have been on in terms of a journey, a ride, a healing aspect, it's allowing you now to really step forward in a fresh way. It's like the universe is kind of saying you're ready, so we're not going to hold back anymore. We need to start moving forward, and let's move forward and come together and collide. But I feel what's happening is there's a future version of you that you're manifesting, and there's a current version of you with all your skills, talents, past experiences that's coming together. It's like two sides of you are coming into the present, and I really like this, which is going to propel you forward. That's how the energy feels. And with this Knight of Wands too, again, there's something fun, there's something creative that's presenting itself that you're going to feel just pretty good about. What I do understand too, and I will talk more in the energy update that I release for next week, but what you might find too is that if anyone does come towards you with a bit of energy that's a bit demanding, like a Knight of Swords could be demanding as in assertive, I need this now, I want this now. When it comes to your energy, you may find that you're a little bit more like, not my way or the highway, but you're going to be pretty direct yourself in anyone that's going to try and control or maneuver you or manipulate you or demand things that when you're not ready. And you might find and surprise yourself that you could be just a little bit more, not like no nonsense, but in a good way. But it's this spirit of yours that I like, that you're being a bit more courageous, a bit more, what's the word it's trying to give me? Because it's not not fragility. There's a word it's trying to give me. I can see it, but not all the word. It's FR. Yeah. It's kind of the way I'm seeing it is fragility, but what I'm taking from this is that there's a sense of freedom in you, but a sense of strength. And just because you're free and you're, a person who likes to cooperate, is collaborative, it just doesn't mean that you're just a pushover. And I think this is what people are coming to learn too. And this energy that's coming through is really pushing you forward to show people I'm not that easy to push over, especially if they've known you in the past and know how to work with you and get what they want from you. I think your energy and what you've learned over a period of time, you're getting it quite stronger in just like boundaries and what you're willing to accept and not. And I think too that you're a kind person. It doesn't mean that you're like an easy person just to keep taking advantage of, if that makes sense. So let's dive in a little bit deeper, see what this Eight of Wands is about, what this news messages movement is about, because it seems there's a lot of fast moving energy showing up here. And I'll laugh if we got the Chariot, because that would be funny. All right. We've got the Temperance. Okay, so this is good, because when we've got the Temperance energy here, it's letting us know that even amongst the movement forward, this has been something that's been in the works for some time. It's like whatever has been doing the work behind the scenes, things are in motion, but as things are in motion, things are also moving forward. So things may not feel perfect right now or like it's ready, but the universe is saying it's time to go. Everything's working out as it needs to, but it's time to get going in terms of whatever this is. Three of Pentacles. I like it. So you got the Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles energy. So this is further confirmation that the more effort and energy you put in something, the more rewards that you get. And we keep seeing this too with the Eight of Pentacles. There's more reward for the effort and energy that you put into something. So you've been patient, Pisces, and probably overly patient and probably overly had enough of like, when is this just coming together? I've been waiting for this. I keep hearing this. It's interesting because patience and planning, and Temperance is patience and planning in its own way as well, okay? So there's a lot of patient energy. Let's see where this energy, though, takes us, because I'm feeling speed, energy, excitement, let's go kind of energy. So let's see where this is taking us. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles showing up here with the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like something business-wise that you're working on with so much pentacles on this table is showing me that there's some growth that's happening here. There's something that you've invested in at some point in time, or that you have been working on with others, that is going to start showing up in terms of results, in terms of growth, and putting you in a position where you're going to feel really good about it. Maybe some of you do work from home or will start working from home on a certain project, but I feel like there's a pretty solid open opportunity here for you that's going to present itself if it hasn't already, or something that you may step into. Knight of Swords, you've got the Ten of Wands. Yeah. So this is where I feel like there's going to be a little part of you in terms of a challenge, in a sense, as I was talking about here, where people are going to come through with information or requesting urgency or something of that nature with this Knight of Swords. And at first you're going to probably feel a little bit overwhelmed, but I do feel like you're going to work through that. And like I said, stand kind of in your strength of what you're willing to allow others to exert or put on you, and where you're comfortable at. And it's not comfortable as in, oh, I don't want to get outside my comfort zone. Comfortable in a sense of, I don't want to be rushed with certain things that I need to look at just because you want a decision. I want to make a decision where I feel informed, where I feel supported, and I'm doing the right thing for me or for whatever I'm working on. And that's what the energy feels like with this Ten of Wands. Star energy, we have got the Four of Pentacles, okay? Let's get a little more on this Four of Pentacles and what this is about. Two of Cups. Interesting. So again, this is something about a union or a partnership coming into play here. What I find with this as well, it's interesting because the word I got before was fragility. On here, it's got frugality. I didn't feel frugality. There was something about fragility. So something that's fragile, something that you need to take care of, but that wasn't the word that was coming with the Knight of Wands at all. I still don't know what that word is, but I just find it interesting that this is coming up. But it could be that someone is coming in and knowing how, maybe it's how someone needs to work with you. They know that they need to take care when working with you. Not that it's a fragile landscape or walking on eggshells, but I think there's something here again about you standing up for yourself, being upfront with what you're okay with and what you're not, and just probably part of the boundaries, because I think you're very easygoing, you're very collaborative, you're willing to put the work and effort in, but at the same time, it's like you don't want to be pushed in situations that are not allowing you to do what you do best or where you feel most safest at when making a decision. And that's all I think that's about. It's about some form of pressure and deciding factor here that is coming up for you. That's putting a little pressure, but I do feel that you're going to figure this out, because with this, the star energy, I think whatever's coming in is pretty exciting, and it's probably something you've been waiting upon. Like I said, something's growing here and putting you in a pretty strong position. But what could be in question is that I've got this amazing opportunity come in, but this could be impacting a new connection or another partnership that you don't want to let go of. Or it could be too, is this going to give me what I need on a financial landscape to build the life or the lifestyle that I want, or the partnership or this relationship that I'm currently in or working towards? So there could just be a couple of things in question for you when this something shows up or presents itself. What do we need to know about this Knight of Wands energy? You've got the Five of Swords. Okay, let's get a little bit more on what this Five of Swords is about. It's interesting because I'm kind of getting this Knight of Wands is coming in like I'm saving the day kind of thing. I don't know what saving the day is about, but that's kind of energy that I'm getting. Like, look at me, I'm helping you, I'm supporting you, I'm giving you what you need, whatever that is. But it may not be in alignment with what you want. And that's what's making things difficult, is someone's like, well, I've got this opportunity. You can either take it, and if you don't take it, this is what's going to happen. And it's like, I can't make a significant decision like that today. I need to think about it. I've got all these other things in my life going on, and I need to figure out if that's going to, support me long term. It might help me short term, but it could also impact other things in the long term that's not supportive right now. Like it could support you for what you need right now, if it's, let's say, about money, but it may not support your family long term because it causes disconnect or disruption, or there's just something. I feel that's what is kind of like potentially coming in or challenging. What else do we need to know about this Five of Swords energy? I did tell you the Hangman about. Yeah, that's why this is, I feel like someone's going to keep pressuring you to make some form of decision here. What else do we need to know about this Hangman? Hierophant. So it's around some commitment to something, and that's what I'm talking. That's the energy that I'm getting. So the commitment could be some form of partnership opportunity, financial opportunity, business opportunity, but it could be the pressure of having to make a decision regarding a partnership, a marriage, a connection, that some conflict is coming in, because someone's coming in, like I said, I'm here to save the day, or I'm here to make things right. It's kind of like someone who's a bit nonchalant, which my kids love using that word right now, nonchalant, just coming in like, hey, like everything's okay, pretending whatever happened in the past didn't happen when other things were happening. I don't know. That's kind of energy with this Knight of Wands. If I said King, sorry, this Knight of Wands coming through, what it feels like. But I think for you, there's a little bit of a disconnect between that energy and what you actually want and where you want to go. And I think that this is what the pressure could be, is you've got something really wonderful unfolding, opening up, connecting you to this wish fulfillment with this Nine of Cups energy that we've got here. But then someone's coming in with some information around either work or a work opportunity, or to ask you to put time and energy into something, which I think looks very promising, but it's all of a sudden coming in, and it just might be moving too fast in a direction that you're not ready to jump in right now. Like you've got other things you've got to think about, is what it feels like. Let's see where this is going. Three of Wands. Okay, so something around travel, speed kicking in. You're really going to take the time to look ahead. Let's get you some advice on what you may need to know in terms of this overall energy. What does Pisces need to know? What's the advice and Pisces needs to know? What's the advice and Pisces needs to know? Oh, okay. I felt that one. Let's have a look. Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands, Three of Wands, King of Swords. So I feel here that someone may be helping you out, Pisces. Like I said, coming to the rescue is what it seems. Someone's going to communicate with you because they may seem like you need support right now, or they're trying to... I just feel like something's coming together to support something here. It could be on a financial front, like I said, around work, finances, but I feel like it's something that you want to build upon, but you might be having a hard time right now. Maybe someone you've spoken to, confided in, presented yourself to something. They may not know your whole background or where things are at, but it's kind of supporting you energetically of where you're at. So obviously money is energy. Your vibration is energy, like all of that, right? What I'm also getting here with the Three of Wands and the King of Swords is that this could be you looking at, well, what does this look like for me? And trying to make a logical decision about it. Okay. Or Spirit's asking you, take your time to make a decision and try to make a decision from a more logical standpoint. But at the same time, it's okay to connect into, because just because a King of Swords might be logical, they're also connecting into their vision. They're trying to make sense and connect the dots of what this can look like based on past experience or based on some form of insight. It's a very, articulate way of making sense of things. That's just how the King of Swords energy is, but it's one that's done like just very insightful energy. And that's what I feel you're being asked to look at. You do have this twice. Maybe you're the commitment or the person that you're dealing with that you really need to think about is an air energy. And it could be another energy, like I said, that comes in, a wand energy, a fire energy, that's trying to save the day, but you've got this other thing going on here and you need to decide, well, does that support this? So I feel like that's part of this choice potentially right now, because you may be holding on to something else that you feel that you want more, and then are figuring out, well, how do I do all this? Final messages from the Moonology deck on what you should be looking at and paying attention to as you navigate this current situation. Final message for Pisces, please. Final message for Pisces, please. Okay. So you've got work through your fears. Your commitment is being tested. Wow. That's wow. Okay. I don't know what the commitment exactly is that's being tested, but we can see that there is some commitment here that is challenging you. Okay. Something you want to hold on to, or something that you may be building right now that you've been waiting for in your life that is here, but you've got this other opportunity that's presenting itself, which could be in conflict with this future that you were currently looking at. So that's what I feel is happening. You've got, a pretty significant choice potentially here, Pisces, that maybe you intuitively thought, oh, while this is working out, I've got this either amazing connection or I've got this amazing, business going on. It's like something else comes in the mix, one or the other, because I don't know what your situation is. If you've got a love situation going on, or a finance or business thing going on, that's your current major energy right now. Maybe you've got both, but there's one energy that's stronger than the other. And it's like all of a sudden this other energy that you've been waiting on. So maybe you've been waiting on a partnership or a business opportunity or some career move to come in, and it finally does as your energy has shifted and changed because you've got this amazing connection, right? It's like the universe is noticed your energy shift, noticed your energy change, and now bringing all these things in, but now it's putting you in a position where something's being tested, and there's a little bit of fear that may creep in because it's like, shit, I wanted all these things, but I didn't want to be in this position where I had to make a significant choice or decision, because for some of you, there could be distance, could be travel required that is separate from the current commitment that you have. And it seems to be a pretty significant choice that is showing up here. So Spirit's just letting you know, like, take your time to think about it. It's okay to think about it. But you've got to work through it too, and try and make a heartfelt decision, but a logical decision. What makes more sense when you look at things on a longer term? And I'm not talking like 3 to 5 years, but potentially, but longer term in a sense, okay, this might support you right now. Maybe for the next 3 months, it's going to be the best thing ever. But what else can you do in those 3 months to get you where you need to go? So try to really look at what that foundation is on the decision-making process, because sometimes the foundation we make today is what can rule it in the long term, or may not be viable in the long term, or may not even have a significance in the long term. So just while it could have a significance, it may not be relevant then, if that makes sense. So just caution, warning, but at the same time, like, you'll know what's right for you, but I think there's more of a logical choice. I'm not seeing, while we have a wish fulfillment, a lot of this decision-making process seems to be around money, stability, and action. So something to think about, friend. I'm going to leave it there. Much love to you. And I'm excited to see where this all unfolds. Speak soon. Bye.